Hello everyone, welcome back to our Mudbox tutorial series on our StoneBridge. Where we left off is we were painting in the texture on our polished river rock that we were using to make our tunnel and our ledges. So I'm just going to continue on. Probably put a little music on while I'm working. Okay, so let's see where we left off here. I do realize that you can't hear me once the music is on, so it doesn't really require much talking though as I'm painting. Switch over to this one here. Okay, I'll pause the music for just a minute here. I'm going to go ahead and go over to my dirt layer now, where I've been working on this tunnel stone, and it's just about done. I want to work on putting some dirt on it now a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and switch my layer from tunnel projection and go over to my dirt layer over here. Go to my paintbrush, and let's pick out a stencil or a stamp that I want to use. Let's go ahead and let's see here. Let's try out this one to begin with. Okay. Make sure there isn't anything on this layer already. Just the dirt that's on it already. That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to turn my strength down. I want to totally wash this thing out right away. Let's bring it down to about 16. And let's see here for dirt. Probably want it to be in the brownish range, so kind of somewhere in here. Maybe not quite that. Yeah, kind of in there. Okay. Okay. Let's just speckle some on here. Okay. That's okay. I'm just going to bring down the strength just a little bit. I'll just lightly go around my rocks here and add some dirt around the crevice area. Okay. And make sure your random's on, otherwise it'll just look like a stamp is dragging down here. If you put the random on, it'll like kind of break up the pattern so that it doesn't look like you just painted thick lines over it. It's a much more soft look. Okay, I'm liking how this dirt is layering down on here. So pretty nice. Okay, so that was just for the crevices. I know that I have a crevice layer I'm going to address a little bit later on. But I want to now make my brush a little bit bigger. I'm just going to give it a nice broad stroke. Maybe, kind of going back and forth. Let's try dry brush. Go back to that same stamp. Let's bring it back over to that brown. Bring this down to like 20 on the dry brush. Normally the dry brush is going for crevices, and we want to actually this time be on the surface. So I'm just going to drag it across and see how that looks. Okay, I'm liking that. That's good. Something else that I know that goes with like almost everything you're going to be texturing is that if you notice, like all these rocks I use projections on are made up of a bunch of different colors, even though they're of the same gradient. They're not the same color specifically, so probably smart for us to kind of break this up a little bit. Maybe go for, let's say, something in the green spectrum. Just break it up a little bit. The green would make sense anyways, but I'm probably throwing a little bit of green anyhow, since I was thinking about throwing in some moss in the crevices eventually. And really, if it's outside in the weather, you're going to end up having some of this algae, moss-ish kind of start to build up on the rocks anyhow. Okay, I like that. Might want to bring down my layers a little bit. Nah, I'm gonna leave it. That actually looks pretty good. Okay, so crevices. I want to work on that a little bit. I'm running low on time, about a minute, so maybe I'll just go ahead and start on the crevices. So I basically just want to flip my brush, go back to dark. Actually, I think that I was even a little bit faster on the crevices when I was doing just let's go black, not quite black though, and we're going to turn on this stamp. I like this one. Sure, it's on random. Oops, maybe a little bit much there. I know this video is going to be running just a little bit long. I just want to get these crevices out of the way so we can move on to the upper part. The thing that I like about this stamp is it has this little like wiry looking stuff. Like it gives it kind of like a adds a little bit of like a cracking kind of nature to what rocks already have. It just builds on what we already have here. Okay, I think that's good, like that. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next lesson. We'll work on painting the handrail area. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next lesson.